Hello friends, this is tutorial number 40 in this Scala programming language tutorials. In this tutorial we'll still practice match case statement, but we will also learn about a random number. But pretty much sure that you know what's the random number, and we will learn how to create a random number in Scala and how we will gonna use them. Let's create a random number. We will create a variable random, which we will define it as an integer, and will be equals to, we will use math library math.random, and it means it depends what range of the from 0 to, for example, 50. If we want until 50, we need to multiply it with 50. If we want 20, we will use 20, but we need to use them in the brackets here and here where math random starts. And if we want to print a line random, it will not be possible. The same thing as we had in the Java. By default, when we use math library, we will get a double, and here we will get a double, and we want to our random to be an integer, and it will not work. But I think that we can do it by two ways. Here we just typing dot, and we will type 2 int, and it will automatically convert to integer. And let's run. Let's see. Okay, and we will have number 14, number 13, 7, 12. Okay, it's a random number. Also, we can use int value. It's completely the same. It will give us integer value, and if we run now, again we will have an integer value, and which works correctly. Whatever you want to use, you can use to integer or integer value. Whatever you use, it will works without any problems. You will get your random number. And let's create one application, and let's use a grade range until 100. Okay, we will see how it will gonna work. And we will hit 93, 17, 64, 33. As you can see, it works perfectly. If you want to use until 1000, 5000, of course you can. Now what we will create? We will create one application. Now let's create one if statement, but we will type this a little better. Let's use in the curly braces. Okay, let's delete all, and let's print. We will use text to be better, random equals, and we will use dollar and curly braces and variable random. It will be better. Let's save and see how it will run. Okay, random equals to 44, random equals to 30, 68. It's good. Now we will create one condition. If we want to create condition, if, for example, random number is a lesser or equal than 50, we want to program asks us to enter the year of birth. But if a random number is greater than 50, program will ask us which is to enter month of birth, which will be okay. Let's start. If random is lesser or equal than 50, let's create we will just have the message print line and I use char, I need double quotes to a text, enter year of birth. Okay, if random number is lesser or equal than 50, we will have this message. And of course, we will create variable year will be equals to input. Of course, it will be an integer. Next, just a second. Input, but where is the input? We forgot, and we will create variable input equals to new scanner system.in, and let's quickly import it from the Java library. Okay, input dot next integer, which is perfect, and let's create a response, print a line, and let's create a text. It will be just the message you were born in, and let's use dollar, curly braces, and variable year, and it will be complete. This is a simple one. We'll enter the year of birth, and the response will have you were born, and it will be a year that we entered. And now, but this is if random number is lesser or equal than 50. And of course, we will have else statement. It will be if random number is greater than 50. And let's create. We need to create a question, print line, enter month of birth, and let's create variable month will be equals to input. Of course, it will be integer, next integer, and now we have 12 months. We need to match the month. We will use variable month, and we will use match. And let's start. We need a curly braces, and let's start case number 1, and we will write you were born in January. This is good. And let's use copy paste. We have 12 months. Let's paste 3 times. Four times. Okay, and let's use Ctrl Shift and F. Okay, now let's copy this and let's paste it 2 times. We have 4 months, now we have 8, and now we will have 12, and let's use Ctrl Shift and F again. Okay, we have 12 months, and let us, but I forgot print line. I can't believe that I forgot print line. And now you see the disadvantage of copy paste. Now I need to type print a line 12 times or to copy paste again. You can do, but I really hope that you will use copy paste and that you didn't forget print line. But I think it is better. I can use copy and paste it like this. Okay, it will be better. Yes, it will work. Now we will use print line, and we can't forget. Okay, here I will have some sign need to delete. Okay, this is perfect. And now I will just use closing bracket here. Okay, it will be good. And first print line now will be okay. And now we resolved print line problem, and let's change the numbers to case 3, case 4, case 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, here will be 10, 11 and 12. Okay. Case number 1, it is you were born in January, which is okay. Case number 2, it will be February. Case number 3 will be March. Case number 4 will be April. Case number 5 will be May. Case number 6 will be June. Case number 7 will be July. And case number 8 will be August. Number 9 will be September. Case number 10 will be October. 11 will be November. And 12 will be December. Now it's perfect, and we need just one. We need a case default. Case default. It will be, don't forget the print line, and we will type you must enter the number from 1 to 12. It will be okay. Let's use Control Shift and F. It's perfect. Control S to save, and it will be okay. I think this will work. Now we already saved. Now let's try to see how this application will work. Let's try. We have random number is 40, enter year of birth. Okay, let's type 1985. Okay, you were born 1985. Simple one, works without any problems. But we have, okay, here is 2000. Okay, I want a month. Random number is 98. Okay, as you can see now, random number is greater than 50, and we need to enter month of birth. Let's enter number 0, and it will be you must enter the number from 1 to 12. Okay, let's run again. Number 2. Okay, let's run again. 72, enter month of birth. Let's try again. 13, and this you must enter the number from 1 to 12, which is perfect. Let's try again. We want to enter a month, we don't want a year. Okay, it's 30, enter the year. We don't want, we just entered, we don't want to enter the year anymore. A random number is 66, enter month of birth. Let's enter 4. As a response we have you were born in April, which is good. Let's try again. 73. Let's number 10, you were born in October, and this means, let's try a couple more. Let's try 11, you were born in November, and let's try again. We don't want year. Okay, let's try number 12, and you were born in December. As you can see, this works perfectly. And I'm pretty much sure now that you are get used to match case. Match case is really perfect. As you can see, we can type as many cases as we want. It depends, of course, of a variable that we will matching. And it's pretty much easy. We have our cases and we type default and at the end as if we want. But it is better to have a default case. And it's pretty much easy. You will learn a random number is not complicated. Of course, you can use You can use int value or toInt. Both ways works perfectly fine. And okay, of course, as you can see, you can, instead of match case, you can use if else, but trust me, when you have more cases, it is better to use match case, as we did in Java, but here is better because we don't have break. Okay, I really hope that you like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You have a link in the description. And I will see you in the next tutorial.